Hello, everyone. My name is Philip, and I'm here to give you a presentation on something I want to talk about today. So let's open the curtain, let's begin the conversation, and let's talk about my email address and my website. Please come and visit on a regular basis. I'll try to keep it fresh. And I'm going to think about and talk about where I've been and the various things that I've touched in my life. And today we're going to talk about three words that kind of came in to my life as I looked at interactions and identity. When I think about all of this, I always like to remind people that when we talk to each other, we need to think about where we want to go and design our present as part of that journey. And I always ask my audience to think about where they want to go in the journey with me and in this dialogue. So, using me as an example, I'm going to run a roadmap of technologies and the stuff that I dealt with through my career as I tried to understand and engage and make a living. Trading rooms, information technology, card payment systems, supply chains, and mobility. And everywhere I talked about when we talked about commerce and when we talked about the interaction and B2B and people getting together, there was this idea of three. And when I think about the three, I think about I, we, and you, and how we, you, and I engage in time. And when I think about time, I think about identification and authentication, rights and permits and authorization and access. And I wonder how I'm going to do this in a digital space and how I'm going to govern the relationships that are going to emerge as we move from a physical world to a virtual world. So this deck is going to look at the title, moment, and three things. And the three things is either being going to at, and that's the event, that's the place, that's the thing we're doing, and a decision or a group of people brought into the conversation. And when I'm at that appointment, I think about you and me. We've agreed to meet someplace and have a conversation about something. And when I think about the event, we, a group of us, have gone together with you to an event, and we're all going to participate together. So I'm part of we. When I visit you, it's kind of a singular adventure. And yes, you can be plural. And then I'm visiting with a group of people. And when I'm a team, then we, me, are part of you, us, and we work together to achieve something that we've all collectively agreed to do. And when I make a decision, there's a yes, no, and there's a reference in time, and there's what the decision is. And I'm at this moment in time, this is what I've decided. This fun, we're at a place, and we, you, I, all get together and we do something. And we enjoy ourselves. And we communicate. And we, you, I, you, we, I all talk to each other and we have a dialogue. And then we go on a date, two of us. And when we are together, the two, we're at a place, we're in a point in time, we're in a state of desire, and we engage. And each of us could gain from those experiences, and we could move up in our own intellect and understanding. And then I think about harmony and I think about myself and how I need to treat you and how we need to treat each other. And I then think about work, where you and I come together and we're going to do something as a group or as two people and achieve some agreed aim. And I think about seeking, and I want to seek out new answers to the questions that I can say, yes, I understand. And I want to move up in my intelligence. And when I join together, we, me, you, and you come together and we join to do something. What are we joining to do becomes part of the conversation as we interact and we engage and we try to figure out what we want to do together. and we intersect and we wind ourselves into sets of conversations about doing something at a particular point in our lives, at a particular point in space, at a particular point on a timeline. So that's kind of a whole raft of things. It kind of sits behind everything I've done. And I close with any questions, and thank you for putting up with me. My communications mechanisms are there. And remember, in this new digital space, nobody really knows who I am. And we've got to figure out how we're going to be patient and work with each other to deal with the problems that are inherent in society. Thank you.